This time on Highway Thru Hell.
We're just gonna go there and we're gonna get her done.
Jamie's nightmare recovery gets reinforcements.
Welcome to my disaster.
But the wreck from hell refuses to go easy.
Don't have the nerves for this.
Then, Al takes on a mammoth load.
That's stupid.
Trust me, you're in the dentist seat.
Deep in the mud.
No. Look out!
How's things looking on the 97?
Closed both ways. You got a truck that went into the ditch. You're pulling it out right now.
Near Williams Lake, BC.
Do or die. Harris, pull!
Jamie's crew is at the make or break point.
Little bit, eh?
On the most problematic job in years.
This is really the moment of truth.
Not too much.
After an all-day battle, the wreck is back to square one.
It just went bad.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let her down. Let the boom. Unreal. Open the highway.
Let's pack up for the night. We're done.
Jamie will need another heavy wrecker to have a fighting chance against the fully loaded rig.
It's time to get some rest. Let's come back tomorrow.
I'm gonna have to get some bigger iron here.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
Anybody know how to run it? They're coming down hard.
5 a.m. in the Fraser Valley.
Whew, one more thing on the other side and we're good to go.
Aggressive Towing's Chris Mervin is dispatched to Jamie's wreck, 300 miles north.
I've called my brother Jason and asked him to send Merv up.
Merv is driving the newest wrecker in Aggressive's fleet.
That's just what the doctor ordered in this truck.
Before winter, a new 50-ton rotator
That is something.
was handed over to Merv. When Jamie's brother Jason decided to add a second rotator to his fleet.
A new rotator lets us do things that others can't.
Pretty slick.
I think Merv is one of those guys who's taken the challenge to get those jobs done.
Here we got 5 winches on it, 4 on the boom, 1 in the belly.
I love my truck. It is a beautiful piece of iron.
Getting a rotator in here, hopefully that's what's gonna make this job work.
I know it's laying on its side. They have a bunch of airbag equipment out there to right it up. Either way, Merv's gonna go there and we're gonna get her done.
So stop. Just came through. Warming up good, melting this stuff.
Just gotta look at the railroad track here.
On the east side of the valley,
It'll be like a dinosaur wrestling match, man against machine.
Al Quiring heads into another off-road battle.
A little bit bigger than your average tow truck recovery job.
He's been called to a mine where a massive machine is in deep trouble.
It's not something you're just gonna hook on and pull out. How's things look here?
The heavyweight excavator slid down a bank and was swallowed by a mud hole. Now its operator is counting on Al.
It's coming out. I need to sleep tonight.
What do you think of that?
Al's handled tough jobs, but rescuing the 70-ton machine is a tall order.
The excavator they've got mired down is a 468 class, 140,000 pounds. Dead weight, buried. That is friggin' heavy. It's gonna be a hard little tug.
They get that wreck all cleaned up. Nope.
Near Williams Lake,
I've got a bit of a hurt ego.
Jamie arrives back at the wreck that's beaten him down.
I hope that trailer's still all together.
Cousin Jamie's looking a little somber today. He's never lost an airbag job.
Oh, God.
2 days ago, the driver lost the road in a blinding snowstorm and rolled into the ditch. But his tractor trailer was left fully intact.
After having a bad thing happen in this recovery, we left the tractor trailer in the ditch overnight.
But this morning, Jamie needs to be certain yesterday's setback didn't compromise the loaded trailer.
We're gonna have a quick look around, make sure there's no damage. Let's reassess where we're at and move forward.
Let's go look at the trailer. Any damage? It's pushed out a little bit, but it's still holding together. That's incredible. We're lucky.
Jamie has a second shot at recovering this wreck.
There's no damage to the trailer. I gotta be able to deliver this thing all intact. I mean, the mirror's not even broken on the truck. We're gonna salvage this situation, then we can keep our word to the customer.
I couldn't have all the stars align any better than that.
Merv is on his way in the Rotator.
It happens. We need help sometimes. Everybody needs help. So some days you just get called up on for the extra iron.
While Jamie waits,
It's not too bad, actually, eh?
Yeah.
It's gripping.
he prepares his airbag system for the second attempt.
And what we gotta do is just regroup, start lifting it like we did yesterday, and hopefully Mervyn will be here by then.
But there's a catch.
Let's get going. We'll try to lift these bags up.
That's gonna be hard. It's like 3 feet of snow.
The airbags are 20 feet down the steep, slippery bank.
We need a rope or something. Anybody got a rope?
Nope.
Each airbag weighs more than 100 pounds.
They're big and bulky. Those bags are heavy, they're not light.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that one.
Where's Brandon?
Jamie's stepson, Brandon, is on scene for traffic control.
We're gonna send the young guy down to do the dirty work here.
Tough guy challenge right now.
Are you serious? That's like 300 pounds.
He's telling me to go down there and retrieve his airbag. This isn't exactly what I was planning on doing whatsoever.
You're the bodybuilder, right?
Anything to do with fitness, anything to do with health, nutrition. That's just always been my passion. Your body is your temple, man.
Holy. Oh, man.
You're trekking through the snow, you're already wearing pounds of work gear.
And nothing easy about them things whatsoever. There's no easier way. It's all just the hard way. Hang
Hang on.
This is a 5-person job.
I'll try to help.
Give me a hand.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I'm in the gym working out every single day, but it was hard. It was really hard.
All that weightlifting paid off.
Okay.
That was tough, eh?
Now the airbags will have to start some heavy lifting on their own. Raising the 64,000-pound tractor trailer off the ground.
Watch your leg. Okay, going up.
Each airbag is rated to lift up to 20,000 pounds.
Airbags are like a big hand lifting up. So we want those bags pushing up on a load and not an empty part of the trailer.
But the cargo's exact position is still unknown, so every inch raises the risk of catastrophic failure.
That one can use more. Coming up with the other ones. We're gonna have to be really cautious about putting too much pressure in any one place.
You can see the stress in Jamie when he's operating the bank of valves.
Okay, something's wrong. I got one off. I better put a little more on yours, Paris, you think, or no?
I wouldn't.
You better be right on the ball when you're doing this job. If I put air where there's no load, you're actually gonna lift and rip the trailer apart.
It's going up. Sounds like it's loading up too much. Something's going on. Whoa!
We're gonna need these shackles down here.
In BC's Fraser Valley,
All right, Len, you're gonna run Old Reliable, or?
Yeah.
Al Quiring faces a 140,000-pound excavator trapped in a mud hole.
Woo! That machine's not like a little paperweight on your desk. But to get it broken out of there is gonna take a huge amount of force.
Al has brought in his wrecker and 2 D9 dozers to wrestle the giant.
Hope you guys had pancakes this morning.
But on this job, he'll need something more.
The quarry owner has a Cat 345 excavator. Swing it over here, and then we'll get into some anaconda wrestling. In addition to our own crew, I've got a labor crew from the mining company who's going to help out with some of the grunt work and operate their excavator. Wow, this is going to go right around. Oh.
Al's dozers and the extra excavator will be rigged to the 70-ton casualty. Then all 3 will try to pull it out of the pit. Al's brought a well-used piece of heavy-duty rigging into battle. Two winters ago,
Put the triple hook on her.
Al invented the triple hook
Let's go straight ahead.
to recover 2 smaller excavators stuck in a bog.
Here, let you do the screw in here. The excavator I'm pulling out, and it's quite a bit larger machine than the excavators I pulled out a few years ago. We buckle 3 machines and pull on one central point and put a lot of power to it. Skip her a little bit. I'll back my wrecker in here, throw a block on the line. I'll anchor that.
Al will use his 60,000-pound heavy wrecker
Take one line out.
to act as dead weight and anchor the extra digger helping on the pull.
Okay, this will go into the shackle. This will come back to a big green. Okay. Hopefully we're ready to make this recovery happen. You know what? Expect something to break, really. 911 phone is right there.
But moments before the recovery begins,
That's not gonna work.
a worker at the mine questions Al's plan.
Do you think you guys started walking with him?
No, we're gonna winch with it.
That's stupid.
It's hard when you come into a site and somebody wants to get involved and tell you need to do this and do that. You never run a winch cat ever? I'll tell you.
I've used lots of dozers to haul out lots of holes, I'll tell you that. It's been 13 years in the oil sands.
At about 30% with the winch.
Yeah, but if they're walking and winching.
Trust me, you're in the dentist seat. This fella's got in his mind what we should be doing. We're sticking with plan A. Don't try and pull it, because we're pulling down here. I just want you to lift. You're good to go? Okay. The bigger the weight, the bigger the resistance, the more you have to be on your toes. She's coming. Keep going. Pull!
Truck flipped over there. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it would still be like this.
It's going up.
Jamie's second attempt at lifting a fully loaded trailer.
Something's going on.
Truck's sinking.
Has hit a serious snag.
Be careful here. This isn't critical.
Whoa!
What?
I come down on this one. You're almost gonna blow it out.
Which one?
Right here, down, down.
Down on it?
Yeah.
The position of the load is a mystery because Jamie can't peek inside the trailer.
Once you open the back doors, its structural integrity is gone.
No weight there, eh?
The airbag was pushing on a part of the wall with no cargo on the other side.
We want those bags pushing up on a load and not an empty part of the trailer.
That was dangerous. It was like bent in like that much.
If the trailer opens up and the load dumps, it could be disastrous and we could have a bigger problem on our hands.
Just up the road,
Jamie Davis is on scene of that wreck. All the flop over.
Merv and his new Rotator
There it is.
are a welcome sight.
Well, that looks like a truck laying on its side.
Merv's gonna give us a hand with this job. Fresh set of eyeballs on this deal, I think will help everybody.
That's why they brought the big guns. Hey, buddy.
Welcome to my disaster. We had the thing right at the top, and we just didn't have the weight to pull it. And you know, it's so head down, the bags were inflated, but not enough. And then, boom.
It is a very defeating thing when you lose a trailer and it falls back into a ditch. Jamie was just stressed right out.
I've never lost an airbag job in my life. I'm 53 years old, buddy. Never lost one.
This is really unnerving for me. We need to hit a home run with this one and put the bad day behind us.
As the airbags continue to inflate,
I don't know what you think here. Should you go on the back end? We have a strap on there.
Jamie and Merv come up with a plan.
If I stay forward to the back and you put your tandem on the front, I can help pull at the same time with my belly winch from the back end and help shove it out.
I'm gonna stop. We've lifted up the wreck here 3 feet. I don't want to take it any higher until the wreckers are on here and they're taking some of the weight.
Merv's Rotator, HR-126, and the Python are on scene for the flip. With Jamie's trucks on the front end and the Rotator on the trailer, they'll take a second swing at righting the wreck.
Have you figured out how to use all that electronics yet?
Yeah, it's not bad once you get the hang of it.
Jamie is counting on Merv's 50-ton Rotator to conquer the heavy back end that was too much for the 22-ton Python.
Nice to have new, eh?
Yeah.
And I think it'll be front more, yeah.
Right where that dent is, probably.
Yeah.
A lot of times when a tractor trailer hits the ditch, the load shifts to the front. In this case, that didn't happen. We're going to put the Rotator in the very back.
This thing isn't gonna beat me today. We're gonna win this one now. We got some weight behind us here, we got some power. All I want is this thing to flip over with no damage. I told this customer we'd do this, so.
Oh, it'll be done.
Yeah.
Should be.
With the wreckers rigged up,
I'm gonna fire up the bags now and start.
the airbags need to lift to their max capacity before the 3 trucks take over.
On traffic.
Here we go. Just keep watching. I'll watch down this end. We're committed. We're in.
Well, I'm gambling that I can do this job, but things can go wrong in a minute.
But the fragile trailer has spent days in the frozen ditch.
The trailer's icy and cold, and the sides of the trailer are very slippery.
Bags are getting closer. Like, I need that bag to grip the wall. We leave ice and snow on there, we could have a failure.
We need those bags to grip the side of the trailer and to get to their full capacity, their full height.
Well, hang on, one might blow out here. One's gonna blow out.
Which one? Where?
Middle one. It's coming out right now. Ah, you bad bag. Unreal. I wish I never laid eyes on this job.
A little more.
At the mine,
Keep pulling. Keep pulling. She's coming.
Al's fight with a 70-ton excavator
Keep going.
Look out!
hits a wall.
So you're pulling along, and then all of a sudden, dig it out a bit.
Something underneath the gravel and mud is blocking the escape route.
You've got to check what's in the ground in front of that machine. Can you reach that?
Yeah, should be able to.
Using a 5-ton bucket,
Get over here a bit more, too.
a machine operator needs to dig out the problem. 10 feet in front of the bogged-down target,
Throw that rock way away.
they unearth a 1,000-pound boulder that stands in the way.
Oh, there's a big nugget there. Is there many more of those in there?
Further over.
Holy frig. Clear the path of resistance and pull on her some more. We've got 3 big pieces of machinery that's going to hopefully get this unit out. Just pull on her, lad.
But even with the boulder out of the way, the 140,000-pound machine
Hey, Al?
refuses to budge. again.
It moves a bit, but now it doesn't want to move anymore.
That cylinder's not moving.
You need to stop. Being hasty is a tow man's worst nightmare.
Never wrecked it.
That bucket's just dragging, eh?
Whoever's up front, what's going on?
Near Williams Lake,
You got 3 wreckers clearing the truck out of the ditch there.
One's gonna blow out.
Which one? Where?
Middle one. Ah, you bad bag.
slippery conditions cause an airbag to lose its grip before Jamie and Merv have enough leverage to flip the wreck.
When I see the bag pop out prematurely, I'm unnerved.
Unreal. Wish I never laid eyes on this job.
I was pretty at the end of my wire here.
Tell everybody to hold.
Okay, stop your airbags. Yeah, you know, a little bit of a scare. We had one bag pop out. Let's set that one back up.
Okay.
As the temperature drops to minus 24 Celsius, Jamie's crew needs to de-ice the airbag.
We better get the torch on that thing.
And at this point in the game, it's just best to take the time, reset it, get it all proper, and then start all over again.
These bags are made out of rubber, so it's a delicate process to melt the ice without damaging the bag.
How about the wall? Okay, here it goes. Keep it square to the bottom.
We need those bags to grip the side of the trailer and hang in there as long as they can.
It's pulling me down.
A day and a half into the stubborn job,
Hello.
the customer calls to check in.
It'll be done today for sure. Okay, you bet. What a deal.
You know what? We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get it done. I want my word to be good to the customer.
Where's that roof got to come up more to the top? Pull it back, pull it back. Okay.
That's okay.
Yesterday,
Oh, these bags are almost at their top here.
Jamie worked on the back side of the trailer operating the compressor. As the airbags reached capacity and began to pop out.
Never been hit with one of them before. I got hit right in the head with an airbag yesterday. Come flying out, landed right on my head and knocked me over.
Today, Jamie will stay away from the airbags until the compressor needs to be shut off.
So I'm gonna stay that way this time. Okay, are we good?
Yeah. Okay, everybody back to your tow trucks.
Once the airbags fully inflate, the wreckers have to kick in and take over the load.
I just don't want to lose it like I did yesterday, right?
You shouldn't, buddy.
I want to walk away the champ on this one. It's do or die.
I'm really nervous.
Merv is using a remote control to operate his new Rotator, so he can walk around and check all angles of the recovery.
With the remote control, Merv can see everything that's going on. He can determine when to lift, when not to lift.
Little bit, eh? It's coming. They're gonna start blowing out pretty soon. One bag blew up.
But at the worst possible moment,
Turned itself off on me. What a great time for that to happen, eh?
Merv's remote is crippled by the cold.
You don't want to get caught with your pants around your ankles. Plan B is just to operate just off the side of the tow truck now.
Forced to work at the side controls of the Rotator,
Hey, Merv, one blew out.
One blew out?
Yeah, it's almost time.
Merv can't see exactly how the trailer is reacting.
Don't have the nerves for this.
We don't want all these bags popping out and then the same fiasco happening again.
We're right at that point where we were yesterday. It's about to happen here any minute. The bags are all gonna shoot out.
Holy, oh no. Stop, stop.
Shut down both sides.
Near Williams Lake.
Guys, can y'all pick it up a little bit?
It's about to happen here any minute. The bags are all gonna shoot out.
It's the moment of truth for Jamie.
The bags are fully inflated, and we want to stop the bags from overinflating, so I have to turn the compressor off right now.
Holy.
Jamie needs to reach the compressor before all the bags pop out.
That's it, do it.
Now the wrecker must shoulder the entire load at the exact point it all went wrong yesterday.
We're ready to point of no return here.
Don't do anything more than just take the slack up. Don't get too carried away.
Right now, I'm on pins and needles. I'm reliving last night all over again.
Hey, Merv, pull it down. Give it a little bit. Use yours up. Yeah. Okay. Suck yours here all the way down. Okay. It's up to Merv now. Let yours down, Bill. Do the back one more. It can handle it. Oh, thank you.
Touchdown, boys.
Nice.
Seeing this tractor trailer on its wheels, this is a real sigh of relief.
You guys unhook, let's open the road. Okay? Okay, open the road here.
Does anybody know, are they still working to recover this truck? They got one lane open.
Nice. Nice job. This is a picture I can send to the customer.
And then you get the gratuitous wreck selfies.
But this recovery isn't over yet.
We still have to get it out of a ditch, and the whole load is up against the trailer.
We're upright, that's a great thing, but we're not away here yet.
We've still got to winch it out and get it on the roadway. I'm nervous. This could still beat us up.
Boom's not moving out. This is dragging with it.
It is, eh?
At the mine,
Got a lot of weight there, man. Your bucket's straight down. Right?
I know.
You need to put
Just
it in the ground.
slow down. I've been doing this 30 years,
I know, but
okay?
I've been at it a long time, too.
Al's excavator recovery has bogged down again.
I assured the customer I'm gonna get that machine out. I want to make sure the job's done right. We're fighting that boom right now.
The bucket at the end of the boom arm is seized in the mud, anchoring the 140,000-pound machine down.
So you're gonna have to break past that threshold. What we'll do is we'll ratchet strap that drum onto the back of the boom and then open that line up and just let the oil go into the barrel.
If the boom arm's hydraulic fluid can be drained, it will release the pressure and should allow the bucket to move.
Put the open side up on the very top. Go up on the boom, disconnect the hydraulic cylinder.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go for a swim right now.
I'm trying not to. Make a couple adjustments and then carry on again.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be in front of that.
Al will cross his fingers.
I'm definitely gonna go home and have a shot of whiskey at the end of the day.
And pull on the buried excavator once again.
This is a 70-ton machine that's packed in tight. It's gonna take a lot of power to do it. We don't want to get out of control with the units. We don't want to blow the deck apart.
To muscle the excavator up the slope.
Okay, Leonard.
Al's dozers and the mine's extra digger must work as close as possible to the edge of an unstable bank.
Blow that apart where you're trying to winch from. It's going to lead to dismay, disheartening, and ultimately failure.
Pick her up! There you go, yeah. No, don't. Pick her up!
Al's final attempt to save a massive excavator
No.
has one of his D9 cats creeping close to disaster.
Once you start tearing up where your machines are sitting, you pull yourself into the hole.
It's dangerous.
And you got to maintain that anchorability.
I go forward.
It was a close call for the dozer.
It was a little iffy there for a minute.
You had me scared for a second.
But Al's team has moved the 70-ton machine just enough to catch a break.
Holy cow, look at that.
We've exposed the undercarriage.
If that hook is on the bottom of the frame, that's a bit better. Yeah.
There's a tow hook lower on the frame of the chassis. It's going to change the center of gravity, allowing the tractor to tip back, and those tracks will ski right up.
After digging down to the tow hook,
There it is.
Al's odds are improving
And we'll just hook onto the block.
Oh, yeah.
to finally get the hulking wreck out of the hole.
You need a little bar to go through the pin?
You got it. In there.
At the end of it, it's my equipment, my family's equipment, our reputation.
Just hook that on and pick her up.
Little bit by little bit by little bit, got it pulled out.
Okay.
Come on. We're starting to see the dirt move as it's starting to come. You're thinking, holy crap, well, it's taking a lot of pull to move that. Just kept inching all the way out.
I think we got her.
Al's battle with a Goliath
What's up?
is another one for the books.
Right on.
That was a major job. Well, luckily, the machine was saved. The mechanic was able to fix it.
You can sleep tonight now.
Yeah.
Gal says he's a dinosaur puller. He's a guy for the job.
I'm happy it's a success.
All right, I gotta get peeling out of here, so thanks, Len.
I'm glad that job is done, and I'm heading home for dinner.
We're out here.
Still doing that recovery. Is everything okay or what?
2 days into a showdown with a fully loaded semi,
A lot of the weight is still on the side of the trailer, and it still has a lean to it.
Jamie isn't finished with a fragile wreck. It's out of the ditch, but its cargo is pressed up against a wall.
Paper-thin walls, prone to blowing out. this trailer could break apart.
Come on back.
To keep his word to the customer, Jamie needs to get the rig back onto the road in one piece.
Okay, we're ready for closure if you guys are good.
The rotator needs to support the trailer, while the Python and HR-126 winch the semi up onto the road.
I'll do the steering.
Jamie will direct the pull and steer the wreck. It's his final play on his toughest recovery in years.
It looks very sketchy. It looks like it could go either way.
In the last pull to save a fully loaded trailer.
You're off the ground, eh?
Jamie's Python wrecker is off its front wheels once again.
Look at your other guy.
The three wreckers need to work in sync to land the leaning rig onto the road.
Hey, Bill, you gotta watch these guys, right? You're working together on one pull, right?
Yeah.
This is the most critical time. It's either gonna happen or it isn't gonna happen.
So you guys gotta pull at the same time and, you know, look at each other, what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you get people that aren't working together, all these different moves are gonna add up to a fail.
Okay, stop there. Howdy. Yeah, we're good.
With help from Merv and Aggressive Towing's rotator,
It's out of the ditch.
Jamie and his crew put the roller coaster job to rest.
It all came together in that one moment of success.
Your word's your word. We've kept our promise to the customer here.
That's the big win. And that's what I would call good recovery.
Merv will tow the semi off the highway, and true to his word, Jamie delivers.
The owner can just come and deliver the load now. Thanks, buddy.
No worries, man.
We needed you bad.
Okay, man. See ya.
Jamie was looking for more tow truck. I mean, it was definitely a lot of fun to come out and give him a hand.
What a sense of joy.
Perfect.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's got that look on their face that we did it.
Okay. Traffic coming.
After 2 brutal days of recovery and having this thing go back down again, we beat it.
That's the end of a nightmare for me.
Best part about this day for me is I'm not eating crow. A lot of people, they might just walk away from a job like this, but that's not us.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell. A wild ride spins a bus into a bank. and springs Al into action. Jamie makes a big push to get more might out of Mo. Then a load of live animals
Oh my God.
tests a new team on the coke.
It's gonna be a fun one.